It's National Coffee Day, with many businesses offering discounts and deals on coffee.
While consumer prices are not as steep as many economists feared, amid President Trump's tariff policies, the global commodity is certainly starting to feel the grind. Isabel Garcia spoke with a local economic expert and coffee roasting business. Izzy, what are we learning?
Hi there. Yes, good evening to both of you. Coffee prices surged in August, up 3.6% according to the Consumer Price Index. It's the biggest monthly jump since 2011. And compared to the end of the third quarter last year, coffee is 20.9% higher.
Whether you take it hot, cold, espresso, or latte, coffee prices are heating up. Recent data from the Consumer Price Index shows from August last year to this year, there's been a more than 20% increase in coffee.
Even if you're not seeing a direct impact on your wallet at the moment, you might in a year or 18 months.
Daniel Reichman is a professor of anthropology at the University of Rochester. His research is heavily focused on the relationship between culture and the economy in Latin America. Recent droughts in Brazil and Vietnam are increasing prices for coffee beans. However, the latest spike comes just after President Trump imposed 50% tariffs on Brazil, the world's largest coffee exporter.
Inflation affects everybody, and unlike other products where a tariff can actually help U.S. producers by theoretically favoring U.S. industry, almost no coffee is produced by U.S. farmers in comparison to other products. So it's not like this tariff is helping domestic industry. So in that sense, coffee is different than other products.
There are typically two ways businesses purchase coffee, either through fixed pricing or having direct relationships with farmers in other countries, or via differentials, also known as the futures market. Ben Turiano is one of the owners at Joe Bean Coffee Roasters in Rochester, who tells me the practice of maintaining high-quality products with high-quality relationships directly with farmers is right now keeping the impact low.
Honestly, a lot of those coffees, we were already buying expensive coffees, so they've drifted up, but it hasn't been as dramatic of a drift since we were already paying high prices for good coffees. But the differentially priced coffees are where you see the most dramatic. And typically, when you're buying differentially priced coffees, it's maybe slightly lower grade coffees.
Different approach to how more major big ticket businesses like Folgers typically plan for pricing.
Those large companies are able to use hedging strategies, what's called, buying future contracts well in advance to control their costs. And many of them probably have contracts that are a year or so out. And so it might not be for another year or so that you might end up seeing significant increases once current stocks and futures start to settle.
And taking a look at the bigger picture, the U.S. had a 26% drop in importing coffee from Brazil between July to August of this year, just that month. And this is according to the Brazilian Coffee Exporters Council. The group is heavily citing tariffs as a major factor driving price volatility and that surge in prices. For now, reporting, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 on demand. Plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.